And now we'll know about the subordinate courts. Subordinate courts are those courts which function at the district level. Therefore, all the courts in India except the Supreme Court and the High Court, they are known as the subordinate courts. Except Supreme Court and the High Court, other courts are called as the subordinate courts. And the organization and the structure of the subordinate courts are generally uniform throughout the country. Okay. And for the administrative convenience, for the purpose of judicial administration, every district has been divided into a number of districts, and each district functions under the jurisdiction of the district judge. Okay, and every district has a civil court, criminal court, and the court of revenue. And now we'll know about the civil court. Civil court. Every district has a civil court, and the district judge is a chief judge. Okay, and governor appoints this district judge. Okay, so a judge who deals with the civil matter is headed by district judge. Okay, and governor appoints this district judge in consultation with the judges of the High Court. And in order to be a district judge, a person should be an advocate of any court of the state for a period of 7 years. And other judges of the civil court are appointed through the competitive examination. So the civil court deals with the matters related to the property, money, and land and monetary transaction, marriage, divorce, and about also the wills. Okay, so civil court deals with the property, divorce, marriage, monetary transaction, will, etc. Okay, so they also have appeal. That means this civil court also receives the appeal from the lower court. And the subordinate courts under this district courts are Court of Subordinate Judge, Court of Additional Subordinate Judge, Court of Munsif, and Court of Additional Munsif. So this is about a civil court. So every district has a court. That means all the subordinate court, that is civil court and criminal court and revenue court, are under the subordinate courts. Civil courts headed by the district judge. Governor appoints this district judge with the consultation with the judges of the High Court. And civil court deals with the property, divorce, marriage, monetary transaction, will, etc. And you have a subordinate court under the under the district level. They are called as Court of Subordinate Judge, Court of Additional Subordinate Judge, Court of Munsif, and Court of Additional Munsif. So this is about the civil court. So now we will know about the criminal court. Criminal court, actually they came into existence in the year 1st April 1975. This criminal court also functioned under the High Court, and the highest criminal court at the district level is known as a session court. Okay, so criminal court at the district level is known as a session court. Okay, and this criminal court deals the cases like theft, robbery, and dacoit. Okay, and it also has the power to issue the death sentence. So the criminal court has the power to issue the death sentences and also life imprisonment. But this has to be done with the consultation of the High Court. Okay. Similarly, an appeal can also be made to the High Court against the judgment given by the criminal court. Okay. So who performs the function here? So the district judge. District judge performs the function as a judge of the criminal court. So when the district judge deals with the criminal cases, he is known as a session judge. I think you all understood. Every district has a criminal court and it is called as a session court headed by the district judge. So district judge, when he decides the criminal cases, he is called as a session judge. There are other criminal court function under the criminal court. They are first grade magistrate court, chief magistrate court, second grade magistrate court, and third grade magistrate court. The chief magistrate court, it deals the cases, that means it passes the judgment, that is up to 7-year imprisonment. And first grade magistrate court, this court can impose a punishment up to the 3 years and a fine of rupees 5,000 also can be collected. And second grade magistrate court, this court deals with the matter and it can impose a punishment up to 2 years and a fine of rupees 1,000 can be collected. And the third grade magistrate court, this court has the power to impose 1 month imprisonment and a fine of rupees 50. Okay, so neither the second grade magistrate court or a third grade magistrate court can admit the appeal against the judgment of the other court. So this is about the criminal court. Now we'll know about the revenue court. Revenue court deals with the cases relating to the maintenance of the land record, assessment and the collection of the land revenue. Okay, and there are several revenue court in every district. Among them, Board of Revenue, Commissioner Court, District Revenue Court and Tahsildar Court. These are the 4 different divisions of court under the revenue court in every district. So we'll know one by one. Board of Revenue. This is the highest court dealing with the revenue cases and it works under the jurisdiction, that is under the control of the High Court. And this Board of Revenue, it receives appeals against the decision given by the lower court of revenue that come under the jurisdiction of the district. Next you have Commissioner Court. Commissioner Court is headed by the Commissioner and he is being assisted by 3 to 4 deputy commissioners under him, and this Commissioner Court, it looks after the assessment and the collection of the revenue of all the district in the particular division. Okay, the next district revenue court is District Revenue Court or the Magistrate Court, and this District Revenue Court will exist in every district. Okay, and this court generally headed by the Deputy Commissioner. Okay, Deputy Commissioner of the court, and this court also takes up the appeal against the judgment given by the Tahsildar Court. Okay, and Tahsildar Court is the lowest court among the revenue court. Okay, and this Tahsildar Court is headed by Tahsildar. Okay, so this court is also known as a Taluk Magistrate Court. So now next we will know about Lok Adalat. Lok Adalat means People's Court, and this was established on the recommendation of the Justice P.N. Bhagavati. So Lok Adalat was set up, and as you all know that in India a legal procedure is time consuming and very expensive. So to provide a legal aid and provide justice faster, and also to help the people who are not in a position to appoint the lawyer and also not to bear the expenses of the legal proceeding, the government set up another legal institution, and that is called as a Lok Adalat. And this was established in the year 1985. So Lok Adalat, the function is that provide justice at a faster rate and also to see that they provide the justice at a very less expensive. Lok Adalat takes up the cases from parties who mutually agrees to settle the cases. And the judges of the Lok Adalat are mostly the councillors. And these people are assisted by the legal aid committees and also the action group, that is social group of action. Okay, and which they advise the people regarding the legal matters and they help them to solve the cases by mutual understanding. Thus, this Lok Adalat, they try to bring the compromise or agreement between the parties. Okay, and the first Lok Adalat in India was established at Junagadh, that is in Gujarat, on March 14th, 1982.